Thousands and thousands of miles of sea all around, yet two ships in a direct and fiery collision. Here's what we know about the ships and the moments up to and immediately after the crash. Now, the Coast Guard said the alarm went at 9:48. It was sounded the site of the collision in the North Sea, 13 miles off the coast of Yorkshire. One of the ships, the Stena Immaculate, was anchored at the time, meaning it was stationary after sailing from Greece, according to ship tracking site Vessel Finder. The cargo vessel, So Long, was sailing from Grangemouth in Scotland to Rotterdam in the Netherlands at a speed of 16 knots, around 18 miles an hour, on a direct collision course with the Immaculate. Now, both ships have radar systems, which means they should have been able to detect each other at a distance of 24 miles out, experts have told us. And at 10 miles away, nautical miles away, the vessels should have been visible, although there were reports of fog and haze this morning.
If it's been put on autopilot and there's nobody on the bridge, which could happen, then it will just keep going straight on. And that's what happens with a lot of the vessels. They have autopilot and it just steers the course. They don't deviate. They don't have any. There's no bends in the sea. It just goes straight. It just goes straight for miles, hundreds and hundreds of miles.
Now, So Long is a Portuguese-flagged cargo vessel, 140 metres long, with a gross tonnage of 7,852. That's a measure of its volume. Put it in perspective, the tanker Stena Immaculate is, or was, much bigger, 183 metres long, with a gross tonnage of nearly 30,000. Now, it was carrying jet fuel, and that ignited, so much so that it was visible from space. This is a satellite image taken at the same time with a huge plume of smoke clearly identifiable. At 10:20 a.m, the Coast Guard tasked a number of lifeboats to support its response. Several lifeboats, a Coast Guard rescue helicopter, were dispatched to the scene in the North Sea, along with a plane and nearby vessels with firefighting capability. Now, all that quick action meant the entire tanker crew was taken ashore safely. But the Marine Accident Investigation Branch has already sent investigators to Grimsby to understand why one ship apparently ploughed into another.